So friends, here we shall discuss again on various features of private limited company in India, right? So let's go ahead and various brief features about it, right? A private limited company is the company which arranges its funds from owners and relatives of the owners of the company not only and not from outside. They cannot offer it to public, right? A company whose ownership is private, as a result, it does not need to meet strict Securities and Exchange Commission filing requirements of a public company because they have their own money, they have started their own business. No public fund is involved, so they need not worry about it, right? The minimum authorized capital, share capital requirement for forming a private company is rupees 1 lakh. Minimum members, 2. Minimum members in case of private limited company is 2. And who are the directors for the private limited company? Directors are the major group of stakeholders of the company. The directors are persons who handle the operations of the company. Legal status of the director. Director occupies the position of as a trustee in relationship to the company, as agent when they act on behalf of the company, as a managing partner when they are dealing with the responsibility of the company. Qualification shares. In case there is a requirement as per Article of Association AOA for the director to bound to buy a qualification shares, it acts are done by directors prior to he or she being disqualified. Acts are considered to be valid. Minimum numbers of directors is 2 minimum in case of private limited companies. Time for incorporation is 15 to 16 days, right? Selection of the type of the company. Selection for name of the proposed company and identification number, right? DIN, DIN, director's identification number, and digital signatures, right? And drafting of memorandum of association and article of association. Stamping, digitally signing, e-filing of various documents with the registrar, payment of fees, obtaining certificate of incorporation, preparation and filing of prospectus, and e-form, electronic form. It can be done online also. Form 19/20 in case of public companies, right? For obtaining certificate of commencement of business, that is in case of public limited company only. Company Act India specifies that certain words are important like India, global, world, industry, etc. Authorized capital norms are difference for the company having such special word in the name of the company. That's a separate legal entity, incorporated or incorporated body, artificial legal person, perpetual succession. Director may resign, may come, may be deceased, but company's account continues, goes on forever and ever. Liability is limited, and there is a common seal also, right? Right to sue, they can go to court for in case of any disputes against any other company or any other entity or any other person. Right to enter into contract, flexibility to invest, separation of control from the ownership, right to own the property, right? They can own the property. Digital signatures are required. Then director information numbers are required. Board meetings are to be held. AGMs are to be held. Annual filing of forms. Yearly forms by directors. Maintenance of statutory registers and minute books. So whatever is being decided in AGM, it has to be noted down and recorded in the register. What is DSC? Digital Signature Certificate are correct electronic format of physical signatures. DSCs can be presented electronically to access information services on the internet, to provide the identity and to sign certain documents digitally. So all documents from 2006 onward, e-filing has to be done, signed by digital certificate, DSCs, right? So there is a portal of Ministry of Corporate Affairs MCA website. You can use digital signatures certificates. DIN. No person can be appointed as director without getting a DIN, that is director identification number. The compliance can be quite irritant for a foreign resident as the documents need to be notarized. If the documents are not in English, then translated version along with the original documents need to be notarized. Board meeting, periodicity of the meeting, interval between two board meetings, day of holding meetings, time and place for holding meeting has to be informed to everyone. Classification of minutes, whatever being decided in the meeting has to be noted down. Minutes of the board meeting, minutes of the meeting of the committee of board, minutes of general meetings, AGMs, they are to be noted down. Periodicity of the board meetings, interval between board meetings, day of holding meetings, times of holding board meetings, place for holding meeting. This has to be decided. Minute, through not defined in the Companies Act, may be considered as written record for proceedings. The minutes means written record of proceedings. It has to be noted down in a register. There are a number of annual forms that need to be filed besides annual financial informations. These forms are required to be certified by a practicing chartered accountant or practicing company secretary. Information is quite detailed, talks about shareholding, directors and financials, profit and loss, balance sheet. So this is all briefly about private limited companies. We shall discuss in other videos what are the various features of a public limited company also. So any questions, any doubt you can raise through me. I'll be glad to answer. Thank you.